All right. How's it going, everybody? We're playing some games again today. And Oh, that's a great sign. Oh, also very loud sign. That seems a little bit better. I'm going to turn down the music as well. Still feels a little loud. Well, for me. I don't know how it is for everyone else. Yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by. All right. Let me know how the sound goes. That is something that I am notoriously bad with, so hopefully it won't be too terrible today. This game is called Above Snakes. I got it a while ago. I haven't played it in quite a bit of time, but I had a lot of fun with it, and so, I don't know, was feeling it today. And now we're here. Experience the story of Above Snakes as intended. For Seasons Explorers, you choose the order of the story. It's been a minute, so I'm going to choose the adventure mode. Good to see you back, man. Much love. Thanks. Likewise. Is this a new game? This game, I should probably do research on the games that I'm playing. I don't know when this game came out. It wasn't too long ago, but I wouldn't consider it new. It's been in my Steam library for a while.
Drums of war echoed across the land like a never-ending thunder. While war raged on, a love blossomed from the fields of hate. And from that love, a child was born.
A child was born.
Who had eventually grown into her own, chose to travel the lands and learn for herself the histories of her lineage.
I'm gonna skip this.
With a heavy heart.
if you want to watch that, I apologize. You can check out the game on your own, but how's life going? It's good. It's good. We are figuring stuff out. All right. Are you awake? I am awake. Tab to open your backpack. To open doors. Here we go. Cool. Sound cuts out for me a lot. Ooh. Like microphone sound or game sound or both. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh no, sniffling and weeping. Joanne. What are we to do? The horror that came over us. Are you okay? No, what can we do to help? Actually, yes, the whole town is in ruin. She needs me to rebuild houses by getting enough logs. Do you have an axe? But I can't find it. I do have some flint, though. If you tie it to a strong branch, perhaps you could craft an axe. I also have these hard antlers for you, which might be useful. There should be plenty of materials around here to craft some primitive tools. Cool. Gather branches. Open your backpack. Okay. You don't hear game sounds very well, but microphone cut out completely twice in the past minute. It's probably because I touch it. I've had that problem before, so I'll try not to touch it. If it continues to cut out, then please let me know. Let me pull up the game sound. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. That seems a little bit broken. There we go. All right, we'll try that out. Okay, we need to get branches from pine trees. Cool. Got some feathers, another branch. All right, let's craft a primitive axe. I'm glad that I went through the tutorial because I totally forgot all the key bindings of this game. It's been a while. This is like a survival crafting game, but it's the reason I liked it so much was it has a really, really cool world building system that I haven't seen before. And so I'll show that in just a second once I get started with this whole tutorial thing. Okay, now we go in here, craft the pickaxe. There we go. And then how do I get it equipped to my hotbar? Oh, there we go. I assign it with 1, 2, and whatever. Every time I'm in a new survival game, I always just spend too much time trying to gather just the basic stuff. Because I'm like, surely I'm going to need a ton of this, so might as well get it all right here before I get side quested a bunch. We need some rocks and more plant fibers. Well, fortunately, we have a pickaxe. Is it just me, or is the game volume still pretty low? I thought in the menu it was really loud, but now feels less so. I'll leave that there. Sweet. Oh, I wonder if the resources can actually like fall off the edge of the map. Yeah, probably a good call, JP Mystic. Let's do that. And then I'll leave it for a while. Alright. The sawmill was only set up to saw lumber plus... My mind really is mush these days. Hey, same. If you craft a hammer, you can use it to tear down my old ruined house. To free up some space. Why don't you chop down your old ruined house? Craft a hammer. Still need more plant fibers. Ooh, I can actually take these. Cool. All right. Still need to craft that hammer though. Thank you, dry ice. Okay, cool. You can actually craft flint from rocks. And I'm assuming we're going to need this, so I'm just going to craft it right now. Adjusting structures. Use the hammer to alter pre-existing buildings or ones you built yourself. You will get back some of the resources. Okay, let's open up. 3, hammer. And we'll take down your gross old house. Cool. And we will set up a workbench. How do we set up a workbench? Place. Uh-oh, I just got rid of my rocks. That was real smart. Alright. Interact with the workbench with the interact button. Oh, wow. We unlocked a ton of stuff. Well, we will definitely get into base building here in a second. But not right this second. Oh, or yes, we will. Because that's the current mission, is to make 4 foundation pieces. So, let's do that. Build a new home with roof and walls. Should I get rid of the lumber mill and build over there? Maybe let's loot this place first. I guess the question is, can I get into the lumber mill? It doesn't seem that that is the case. Oh, I can't even break it down. Alright, well then we won't worry about it right now. Let's... Well, we just cleared a spot with where Joanne used to live. Shelter and perks. The better a shelter is constructed, the more shelter it provides. The more shelter it provides, the more perks it will unlock that gives you bonuses. Ah, I actually do remember this. So you get like passives as you upgrade the build that you have. And I think you can actually change out your passives whenever you want. So if you're gonna go gathering for a while, you can switch to a gathering based passive. And then if you're going to do combat, obviously you can switch to a combat-based passive. Oh, yeah. Chain together the trees. Does it just fall in whatever direction I'm chopping it? I should probably also get these tree branches while I'm at it. Come on, baby. Nice. Oh, and in answer to my earlier question of will it fall off the map, the answer is no. That is nice. Okay. Build a few more of those. Yeah, that's good. So if I have 6, that means I need 10. We'll do 6 normal walls, 4 log walls. Oh, whoops! I forgot about a door. Oh, and apparently steps, because or we can just dodge roll into the house. So I want that there. There. Oh, that's nice. You can actually change it. Cool. Feels weird that... Nah. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, now we need a door and... some roof tiles, and probably one of these. So just more lumber. Do you have lumber? Is this... Just a bunch of lumber sitting here? No, it is not. What I don't understand is why can't I just use the house that's already there? What's up, Dennis? Have you ever played Empyrean Galactic Survival? I have. I have played it. I haven't played it in quite a while. I thought the premise was pretty cool, but back when I played, it was there were these missions that got super glitched, and I was playing with Erock and Swyphd, and I don't know. Not that a lot of other games don't have some issues that I'm willing to look past, but that one, it was like we kept backtracking because it wouldn't just auto complete the thing, and then a lot of times we ended up having to go in, and it's good that they have the feature, but you would have to go in and manually say like, I completed this task, and so I don't know, that was a little bit of a turnoff for me. I was like, I feel like if I'm doing the quests, I would prefer that it be doing what this is doing. But I haven't tried in a while, so it could probably be, it probably is if they continue developing better today than it was back then. I need to go look at that. I haven't looked yet. About the supporter event. You want to steal someone's house? I mean, I'm just saying, if you look at this house and you look at this house, this one does seem to be a little bit nicer. And this is where my character woke up. It's got a fireplace and everything. And then Joanne's over here like, no, you need to build a new house. Oh, is this new house for Joanne? I have a feeling that it's not. Alright, and then we need 6 of these. But I don't have enough plant fibers. Okay. Oh, apparently dodge rolling gets my fatigue to level up, so we should just dodge roll everywhere. Oh, that's the second door I built. Well, you know what? It's all good. Can I rotate? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. That probably would have been helpful if I was trying to find a way into the lumber mill. Hey, look, a door. We learning. We learning. Well, it's a locked door that cannot be hit with an axe. Maybe one day. Are we out of plant fibers? All right. Sweet. And then I think if I use this, I can actually move my workbench into my house. I like that the rain sound effects are different when you're inside when you're out. Wow, look at that home. Great work. There's something else. I just realized that the person laying over there is still breathing. He inhaled the smoke from the meteorites. I checked on him and was certain that he was not breathing anymore, but maybe there's still hope for him. Do you know what to do? Sure. Oh, okay. Now I've unlocked the sawmill. Find a bandage. Help the wounded person. Oh, and I can sprint. Dude, you couldn't have helped me at all at any point? How did you sleep? There's a dead guy outside. I didn't sleep well. Green flashes. Have you seen this place? It's ruined. It used to be so cozy in here. So sorry it's not cozy for you anymore, man. Bandage. And coins. And an old candle holder. And some books. I don't know what any of this is used for, but that's all good. Heal wounded person. Just based on how they are right now. Doesn't. Oh no. One of these things. Be careful. They're extremely aggressive. Space to dodge roll. Well, now I just wasted a bandage. Hey, you know what? But I got a tooth in the process. That poor guy. I think that people who inhaled the smoke of the meteorite are turning into these monstrosities. It's so horrible. You look pale. Are you okay? I'm okay. We should have some food around here. Hands over map. Place. Okay, so this is what I wanted. This is why I thought the game was so cool when I first got it. Is this world building thing. So check this out. You open up your map, and then you actually place world tiles. So this is the only one I have available right now. And then you kind of build out the map as you want. And then like the quests and things are tiles that you put down. So it's like it's a different take on a procedurally generated like survival game map, because instead of it just being RNG, it's like you get to have control over it, and you can edit and remove and do different things. So I think I'm going to put this guy right here because that's close to my house. It consists of world pieces. Each piece has its own biome and contains various resources. Some world pieces are unique, while others can appear multiple times. There we go. Yeah, I think I love finding games that have just little or big, I mean, just cool, unique ideas, just like a spin on something that you've seen. When Valheim first came out, I loved that they had the comfort system where it gave like a boon to your character with the rested buff for having like better decorated homes and stuff. V Rising, their floor system is very cool, where your crafting benches and stuff get bonuses for having the appropriate floor. I think that's really sweet. But yeah, this map generation, also very cool. How many berries did I need? Oh yeah, and that's the other thing, is like as you go, you as you interact with the world more, that's how you unlock new pieces. So now I could theoretically put down another spot. Oh, whoops. Well, thanks for letting me know. Let's see. If I just Grab this. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna put this up here. Appreciate the call out. Yeah, I totally agree. This as cool as it is to have your own art style and making your own assets and things, which I'm sure that I'm sure that there are certain things in here that were handmade, but yeah, it does look like a lot of it was bought from those like Polygon asset packs. But when you have those options available to you and you can utilize them, then you can focus on game mechanics like the cool world building thing that they have. All right, let's see. I need to eat some berries. What the? I ate berries and it changed the daytime? Joanne's letter. I am deeply sorry I had to leave all of a sudden. The Frontier sent a carriage to pick up survivors. And you didn't think to come and find me. Thanks, Joanne. The least I could do is to leave the cabin to you. The one I built? Oh, she does say you built it after all. Cool. They said the plague began spreading from Corpse Creek. They reported meteorites falling down there too. Horrible. Some people survived, but most of them fled. If you can talk to them, maybe they will bring some light into the dark. Sincerely, Joanne. Cool. All right, find survivor camp. So this is one of those situations in which I can place down a new tile. Make it your own. Hunter's Rest is left behind by all the survivors. The remaining houses offer valuable resources for survival. Use the hammer and take down the remaining 2 buildings to make this place your own. All right. I want to make sure that I get all the loot out of here before I do that. Let's see. Can I move any of these? No. No, I cannot. It is a single object. Okay. Goodbye, perfectly good house. Alright, let's get a cartography table from the workbench. Cartography table. I need ink, which is from feathers and huckleberry. So we're probably going to need more feathers. And why not build a... Would you look at that? Beds need feathers. Alright. Let's place the cartography table. Let's put it in the corner over here. Alright. So we can unlock these transition tiles. That's the other cool thing. Is so in order to get from one biome to another biome, you have to have these transitions. So now we can start building into a forest tile. Oh, during your journey, you will come across different biomes. You can place those biomes wherever you want on the map, but you need to make sure to create transitions between them. The biome on the edge of each world piece needs to match the surrounding world piece. Think about that when placing your world pieces. Did we unlock more? No, we did not. Alright, so I think I'd like to Let's start the forest. I'd rather not have to travel like a long distance. Let's do it like this. Cool. I should search nearby forests for resources. So now we've unlocked the actual forest tiles. Research. Okay, but I don't have the points to make a new tile, so let's just go gather some resources. Maybe I can find the feathers for a bed. What's up, Cav? Tasteful with it, they do. Since obligatory question about new Zomboid video. Got any update? No, not really. An update on that. I want to know when Build 42 comes out. I've been reading the Thursdoids, and I'm excited about what they got coming. The thing about Zomboid right now is, I don't know. For me, I like to have like a unique run every time. And so I would need to get in there and look at a bunch of mods and see what I can do to change it up. Because Zomboid doesn't really have a... Oh, I need to look for feathers. Hold on. Zomboid doesn't really have a lot of built-in objectives other than survive. And so once you've played a ton of it, right? Because it takes a long time to master that game. But once you've gotten to the point where you're pretty comfortable with all the systems and how everything works, it kind of gets repetitive, and so I think that's where the mods come in. There's a beehive that I do not want to make upset. So, is this game just on Steam? I don't know if it's on other platforms. I got it on Steam. This is the longest and most in-depth Settlers of Catan setup I've seen. That is great. That is a pretty... I wonder if the devs would say that was an inspiration for the game. Okay, don't get me, bugs. I think I'll come back for those guys. All right, we have a full forest tile, so let's get that. Cool. Oh, and there's mushrooms over there. And now we can get that survivor camp, which is great. Oh, you know what? I might actually want to start getting these beehives because I think that was what was required to upgrade the workbench. No problem, sniper stick. Can't dodge roll out of bees. Mushrooms. This reminds me a lot of Don't Starve. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely a different art style. And just, I think, general overall vibe. But yeah, I could definitely see that. It has become dusk. That means that night is close. If you are not willing to fight all kinds of dangers in the world, you should return to your shelter or build one. It is also wise to have a light source and enough logs to fuel it. What happened to my axe? Craft a campfire. All right. Well, maybe we should. Here, I'll craft a bed. Oh, I need to do this at the workbench. All right. Let me try to get one more tree's worth of bees. And can I get that bunny? Yeah. All right, let's skin and get this guy. Cool. Well, then does that mean I can get this guy? You might be a little faster than I am. Nice. I thought that was going to take more than one hit, so. Cool. Alright, so there's our hunger. Fatigue increases when walking or harvesting. It can be restored by resting, standing still, or warming up near a fireplace, which is probably why it wants us to build a fireplace. And upgrade our workbench. Okay. To upgrade the workbench, we needed... Did I get exactly 5 plant fibers and 3 beeswax, or do I have more and it was just saying we only need that? Wow, that is wild that I got exactly the amount that I needed. Cool. Okay. So now we've unlocked the tannery, the fletching table, storage chest, dressers, an arch, rocking chair. Okay, but I definitely need to now build a... Awesome. I used all of my twigs to upgrade the workbench. Well, guess we're going out in the dark. Find water, drink water. Oh, I bet I can. Let's cook these guys. Cooked meat. Let's do 2 of those. So it looks like you can combine stuff. So that's just, but this is a new recipe. Okay. Huckleberry bowl. Get a few of those. What happens if I switch it out for honey? Okay, so that just stays a meal. Any other recipes I can do? Doesn't look like it. That's alright. Let's get plus 25 hunger and thirst. This one's just hunger. I guess these are better. Alright. Cool. Let's... Oh. Cool. Alright. I was worried that it was going to take a long time for the night to change to day. We are good. Holy sub count. You have 153k subs now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I agree. That happened really, really rapidly. Less than 20. I appreciate it. Yeah, people really like that Zomboid video. To be honest with you, the Zomboid video, I blame the chill voice. I love listening while I work. Well, I appreciate it. the Zomboid video was fun to make, but it's hard to continue when you're max level or close to max level and everything, and you have everything. It's like like I've had a couple comments which were pretty funny, and I was like, see, this is how I feel. It's about the idea of like, man, these guys are risking their lives for a treadmill. It's like every decision is arbitrary when you have everything that you need. Alright, game saved. Let's go to the cartography table and okay, we just need a bunch of rocks. Just a lot of rocks. We can do that. Oh yeah, good point. Well, let me research some of these other tiles, because the more tiles I place, the further I have to travel in order to like get to the new biomes and stuff. And right now it's not like I'm short on resources, so yeah, but I appreciate the call out. Alright, now that we have some rocks, let's go over here. This one's probably the more important one. So. And then. Cool, need more rocks. Let's place this guy. Oh, can I just place it on top of other stuff? Huh. Where do I... Oh, no, you can't. So, good to know. Oh, select a perk from the workbench. Shelter upgrades and perks. Fortifies your shelter. Your maximum health is increased by 10. Whetstone sharpens your weapons. Melee damage is increased by 3. Hay beds are softer. Your maximum fatigue and maximum sanity are increased by 15. Maybe... Let's sharpen the weapons, because I think that'll make gathering stuff faster. Alright, so where do I get a whetstone? Well, maybe we need to make some ink in order for that to happen, which means more feathers. Well, first let's get rocks, unlock the other biome slots, and go talk to the dudes at the camp. The whetstone is a perk. Oh, I thought it was... Okay, I get what you're saying. Alright, we'll come back for these guys in just a second. I want to place down the water. Howdy, partner. Thanks for stopping by. I left a rock... Oh, thank you. Can you plant trees, terraform the tiles at all? I think you do get farming a little bit later on. Alright, let's do this. And, oh, it was the cartography table I wanted. Alright. Plains. And the plains forest. Okay. So now we can go and take this. It's kind of what I was hoping to do. And I think we can put the lake. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the lake. And scoop some water. Wow, gathering water really drains your fatigue a lot. And we're probably gonna have to boil that water. Let's see if we can also get some of this. No, I cannot. My tool is too weak. Rest to get rid of fatigue. That's nice. I like that it, ooh. Wonder if there's like a stew I can make. I'll get it later. Chef, cook 100 meals. That is definitely has to be in tandem with previous, a previous trial of this game. Oh, hey. Alright. Let's sleep. He's night or tired. Oh, I'm not tired anymore because I just spent all that time by the fire. And what do I need to... More rocks. More rocks. More stone. Arc PC live gameplay. I don't know. Alright, well, while we wait, let's get some of this stuff. Get some stone and talk to these guys at the survivor camp. Also, I bet I could loot this place. New world pieces available. I like the RuneScape style. The more you do a thing, the better you get at that thing. Or Skyrim or Valheim, but I've always been a big fan of that system. It's always made sense to me. It'd be cool if this game was multiplayer. Even if just like a party of 4 or 6 or whatever. But I think that would be pretty sweet. Is there an endgame scenario with this game? I don't know. I actually haven't gotten that far into this game. But there is a story. And there are like crafting trees and refining and stuff, so I don't know if it's a like an end game loop or if it's more of a like hey, you beat the game. You figured out what was going on in the Wild West. Sam Brown. What happened to you? Well, we used to live in Corpse Creek before the Night of the Flames. During our escape, we lost most of our provisions. Corpse Creek is a big town. It was once the heart of our country. Lots of people used to live there at night. Since the horrible things happened, Corpse Creek is almost abandoned. Everything changed. Talk about the provisions. In a nearby prairie when our wagon was toppled in an attack. I'm gonna assume zombies attacked. Let's not talk about that for now. It was not an easy moment for us. We are lucky to be alive. But we are afraid of going back there. Do you think you can get our provisions back? Sure. I ain't scared. Oh, hey, I can rest in this tent. That's nice. I urgently need to eat something. Okay. Let's eat these. And... Alright, we good now. I think I have to go back to the cartography table if I want to unlock the prairie. They are not looking to make this game multiplayer. That's fine. Would have been cool if they did. But still cool that... Still cool either way. Would be a stream if unless someone is offering advice on how to min-max. Oh yeah. Alright, where do I want to... Well, I should probably unlock it before I try to decide where it goes. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to unlock... Alright, that makes sense. I have to actually unlock the planes before I can unlock the where the provisions were. Need more plant fibers. Alright, well, since these guys are the ones having trouble with... They're knocked over provisions. We'll do that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now we can place the lost provisions. All right. Do it. The sound design for this game is really good. I'm watching this in my car and I thought the birds were where I am currently located. Yeah, I do like that. It's I do wish there was a little bit more variety in the music. I do think it's, well, I guess we'll find out right here. I think it's linked to the biome a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Ooh. I know at some point I get a ranged weapon. I don't get acid spit though. That would be fun. Dang. That horse's head is fully not attached to its body anymore. This guy's got red glowing hands. Nice. More bones. Alright, well, while we're here, let's get some plants. Unlock the recipe for rope. I just like seeing trees crush things. Gives me that neuron action or activation. Yes, it's a good feature for sure. Also a big fan. I feel like I got a lot of vanilla, but I don't know exactly what. Oh, gives us plus 10 health. Okay. I would like more cotton because I feel like that's going to come in handy if we want to upgrade our gear. Which probably is why I need to unlock a full prairie biome. Does anyone remember what we need to unlock the full prairie? Oh, actually, I do think it was, we need flint, which we craft from stones. Let's do 5. Ooh, how do I make this bone axe? Minus 20 sanity for using it. Is that like just a static thing? With like my max sanity, or just every time I use it, my sanity goes down by 20? We might have to do some testing with that for science. Why is... Oh, I think anytime you fight the zombies, you lose sanity. I gotta remember to search these for like feathers and stuff. Ten things I wish I knew before I started. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta figure out the whole thumbnail title thing. Because like on the one hand, I don't want to play the game of. It's like I'm trying to balance that. How do I say this? There is a meta with YouTube, right? Like everyone scrolls through and they see the videos. It's like high contrast. You have Mr. Beast or somebody else in the foreground making a face of surprise, and then something going on in the background. And so like it's a meta because it resonates with people. It's eye-catching, right? It's marketing. So there's a level of me that is, well, just do that. I'm doing 0 damage to that plant. But then there's another part of me that's like, I don't want to do that. But then there's an additional part of me that's like, I need to be able to pay my bills. And so if a thumbnail like that is what gets people to click on the video, okay, you can't eat that. Oh, is this like a sleepy thing? Or, oh no, it helps with the fatigue and health. Oh, that's interesting. So it kind of functions as a, almost like a, I don't know, like a potion. Interesting. So it's like a healing potion. That's like a, that's actually a thing. All right, let's see what that is. Mint tea. Cool. Anything else? Is there like... There's gotta be like a recipe book or something. Alright, let's rest for the evening. Although that actually might not have been the best call, because when you sleep, you wake up hungry and thirsty, and I don't think I have a ton of food on me. Not like actual sustainable food. I can drink some water though. Says the rabbits missed one. Maybe I should just go hunting in the woods again. Alright, let's get the prairie. Put that over there. Alright, and then now we can get that other prairie piece. I don't think we need that big of a prairie, but who knows. Alright, let's go back to Sam Brown. Tell him I got his provisions. You also need a little house to unlock the prairie. I like the reference. So all sanity is lost. What's the conscience? Oh, consequence. I don't know. That's a great question. I'd imagine you probably just like pass out or something. Like if that's just an assumption. Your tiles are almost full. A red circle with an arrow. Too many layers to YouTube Onion Man. Yeah. Is this your full-time gig now? Yeah, after the Zomboid videos, that did it for sure. Is this set in a certain time frame? I don't know. I would assume. I couldn't tell you what the years were for Cowboys in the Wild West, but I think that time frame. Maybe best not to dwell in sadness on events in the past. Anyway, we're able to bring out the tents, but they got all ripped up. You see, if you do us a favor, we need to patch the holes in the tents. Sure, because I can do you another favor. Create the tannery at the workbench. I gotta eat. Oh, those barely scratch Okay, I need to go get another rabbit or something. Or a deer. It might be a good idea to place down another forest tile so I can get more food. Cowboys and zombies. Roger. A friend of mine had a similar blow up with millions of views and was able to quit their job and do it full time. There's more investigative journalism. Crazy the fast impact it has. It really is. It really is crazy. Yeah. It is an emotional roller coaster for sure. Got the meat. Wonder if I get a third one, if there's any like, if there's any bonus for crafting something that has 3, or cooking something that has like the 3 meat, like the berries. If you put 3 berries in, it'll make like a huckleberry soup or bowl. Let's see about the. I feel like there's got to be a way to make like some kind of stew or something. Alright, well let's just do the double and see what happens there. Nope, it just treats them as individuals. That's fine. Now we know. Alright. Let's see about this here. Tannery. We need more plant fibers. Oh, I should make a beehive. I like that idea. Let's place that guy down. Cool. Now we got a supply of honey. Alright, let's get some plant fibers. Try bone stew. I will give that a go. Should I do like just bone and carrot, or I guess we'll try out some different combinations. All right, bone, water, carrot, no, double water, no, mushroom. Double. All right. There was I saw in the workbench that there was or I think it's handcrafting. You can make a recipe book. I just need ink to make it. So I need one more feather, and then I can make the recipe book. That would probably be helpful in this endeavor. Also, if I make one of these... Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can. Alright, if I make one of these guys, would that give me a... And the tannery. Would that give me a bonus to my house, which would give me another one of those passives? Give it a go. I wasn't watching. Did anyone see that going up, or was that there the whole time? Okay, let's make some rope and some fabric. Oh, hey, we just unlocked a ton of stuff. So now we can make an enhanced robe. Gives me more health and protection. I think I gotta go back to those other guys, give them some of the cloth to finish that quest. But now we know how to make fabric. And I thought I saw a thing for making better tools. Oh, there we go. Primitive axe and a better axe. Beeswax. Let's get some beeswax. Thoughts on dabbling in RimWorld? I like RimWorld. I'd be super down to dabble in RimWorld. That game is way fun. Maybe we need a bigger house. I agree. We do. We always need a bigger house. Survival games. Always need a bigger house. That way you can have your perfectly sorted inventory in the 10,000 chests. That's what it's all about right there. Oh, I'm cold. You're cold. You will fatigue much faster. Good to know. Is there like any standing torches I can make? 'Cause my base is just dark all the time. Also, where do we get scrap parts? Alright, I want to make a better axe. And a better pickaxe. And then... oh, if we get rope, we can get the enhanced version of the axe. Do I have enough to make it? Alright, let's sleep. And then... oh, do I have enough food to sleep? Alright, I gotta figure out what to do with... man. I'm just gonna have to go for it. I should write stuff down. I have a notepad right here. I'm gonna grab this because if I don't have something in front of me that's telling me like, hey, these are the things you just said out loud that you were gonna do, then I will immediately forget and then not do them. As evident by everything that has just happened. Okay, so I need food. Blue Warrior needs food badly. And then as part of that, I need the recipe book. And then... which means I need feathers. Yeah, I gotcha. Your mouth feels dry. Now you can teach them how to do it so they can make their own dang fabric. Yeah, for real. Hey, man, you probably get this question a lot. Didn't see it anywhere. Why you stopped the SE series? Solid question. I had done the same save for a very, very long time, and it seemed that people were losing interest, and so that was one part of it, and also just wanting to try out some new stuff. One more ink. Now we can go in here and make the recipe book. There we go. Also, how much stuff do I need to make the rope? We have it. Alright. Since I think the next... you know what? I was going to say let's build the pickaxe, the upgraded pickaxe. But I actually think I'm going to go for the axe because we're going to want to build a bigger place. And so we're going to be chopping a lot of trees. My question is, do you think you can build on multiple tiles? Or would it be stuck to a single tile? Let's try it out. All right, I'm going to build 6 more of these. Oh, no, you can build cross tile. That's cool. Let's pull out the hammer. Let's tear this. Let's tear down, give it back to me. Gives the lumber back to me. Oh, I think I just deleted my workbench. Solid move. And I need to get rid of this guy. I'm a big fan of Ambiguous Amphibian. Good commentary over survival games. But somehow also crowded. I think that's why PZ stood out. 10 people can play the same game, but 2 last. Yeah, true. Zomboid is pretty interesting because you die just so much at the beginning, like when you first get into the game. It's because there are a lot of systems that you don't understand, and so the learning curve will just immediately get you. But once you have it, I mean, I guess it's that way with any game, right? Like if you have a couple thousand hours in a game, you probably know how the systems work, and then it's no longer as big of a deal. Okay, so if I eat this the way it is right now, it's going to reduce my sanity. Let's read the recipe book. Okay, so this is both helpful and also not, which is great. I mean, I guess it's helpful in the sense that I know kind of looking at something. So there is something that is involved with a carrot. Good to know. At some point, it looks like I'll get chickens. I can make, that looks like fish skewers. So maybe I need to make a fishing pole. But I also need to make my workbench come back. Alright. This time I'm going to pay attention when I place this and see if it increases my shelter rating. It didn't look like it. So that's a bummer. So that little plant, that's just for me. Three berries equals 1 berry bowl, right? Yes, it does. Hello. Hello. Don't want to get stamped as exclusively SE YouTuber. That sucks when you can't play what you want. Yeah, that was kind of one of the other thoughts too. Was I like tons of games, and so I kind of had to make a decision of, all right, do I permanently stay in this one, or can I branch out and try some other stuff? Honestly, I'd love to get into game dev, but I wouldn't even know where to start. I'm gonna run out of plant fibers pretty quickly. Alright, and then was there a... Where was the thing to make a fishing pole? So more rope. Which needs more plant fibers. Okay, seems like there's a trend here. I am low on plant fibers. Play more PZ, you're very good at it. Hey, thank you. PZ new game version gets released soon with the basements and more floors. Yeah. I mean, we've been waiting for build 42 in PZ for a long time. But I think they put out an announcement that it is coming out this year. Now it might be like December 31st of this year, but they did say it was this year, so that's exciting stuff. Hello, love the 300 days Project Zomboid. Thanks. Why not 2 channels? With regards to the different games, like make a channel for each game. Need to place some of these guys down, or at least progress the game enough to start getting new stuff. All right, let's go. There's gotta be a torch. I gotta be able to make a torch. No? Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well. Hopefully, no zombies out here. Alright, man. Here is your stuff. Don't drink too much. Is there anything else I can do other than getting your provisions and patching your tents? And then she jumped at us, crashing the wagon. We keep a lookout for her? Sure, I'll keep a lookout. I hope she's alright. Given the tone of this game, I don't think she's alright, my friend. Sorry to tell you. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is what happens when you are fully exhausted. You cannot run. Makes sense. Great. I'm gonna wake up starving. Start with mod making. Oh, with the game dev thing. See, I've thought about that, and I would love to also do that. The thing about mod making is that you're trying to you're referencing other people's stuff, and so you have to like dive in and figure out how they do. Like I tried for a little bit with Project Zomboid, but I kept running into this issue where I would look into other people's mods and be like, okay, so how did they do this? And calling commands and it's like you intercept some of the commands or the trees that are going on, and just the idea of going through all of their code and trying to find like what happens in this certain specific thing, like what is it called, how do I reference it and call it and then interject my code. I mean I understand the premise of it. I just don't understand how to effectively do that, if that makes sense. No. A channel for experimental games you think wouldn't be palatable for your core audience? I feel like a lot of YouTubers do it nowadays. That's a solid point. I was thinking about doing a live stream channel kind of thing, just because some people just don't like live streams, which is totally fair. Why can't I? Oh, I need to be at the workbench. Yeah, some people just don't like live streams. And so I know a lot of YouTubers will switch those up onto different channels because sometimes they'll have a ton of people unsubscribe when they want to do live streams and they start seeing that this person is live streaming a ton more. The issue that I see with doing, I mean, a lot of people do it. Like it is a thing that's done. It's just like a matter of which thing comes first. Because if you try to run a channel like that has videos that are like the 300 days video, that where are my, I haven't equipped my better tools. 1, 2, okay. Those videos take a very, very long time to make. And then the streams like this don't take hardly any time. You just have to do the thumbnail and the title. How is it still too weak? Now I'm upset. Not really, but that is a bummer. Lost my train of thought on the other thing. Oh. You know, I might need to eat something here. I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm starting to feel my brain stop working. Try 2 shrooms and a water. Could try modding in Space Engineers. I feel like modding in Space Engineers is a far more difficult task in my opinion, but I also don't know. But like, unless you're writing a script, modding in Space Engineers is like you have to do full-on 3D modeling and to add blocks and to do stuff like that. What would a dream game to create from scratch? Oh, that is a very very interesting question. 2 shrooms and 1 water. I don't have any water on me. I have thought a lot about the different games that I would want to make. Probably a survival crafting game, but I would want to do something where you could both control a character like this, where you interact with the world, but then also have NPCs that are part of your base, and like you build up. And so a lot of games have automation systems that as you go through the game, you don't have to interact with the lower tier items quite as much. And I think it would be cool to have a system where the reason that happens is because of the NPCs that you recruit. Like, I would love in Valheim if you could recruit NPCs to chop wood for you in the meadows or wherever you are. Or gather stone. Okay, I have a ton of berries, so I think for now I'm just gonna have to do the berry stew stuff. And somebody said in the chat, the two mushrooms and water. Oh, hey, that is a winner. Mushroom soup, plus 20 thirst, 20 hunger, and 20 sanity. Let's get a few more of those. Thank you for the tip. Let's put that on 4. Man. Okay. Now we need the lumberjack's cabin. I need cotton to do that. Lunch stream. Yeah, I know my tiles are maxed out. I just don't wanna add a ton to the world because I already have a ton of plains. And I mean, I guess I could do just a forest tile right here. Why not? And then, since I am going up there to go get stuff right now, seems a little weird, but it's all good. Comfortable with. Have fun. Don't be like me that loves gaming, but when you go to play anything, I tried to make 100% of the game in the first attempt, then give up. Oh, with game dev? Yeah. Yeah, it's like... I mean, people know, right? Game dev is notoriously difficult for a myriad of reasons. Just the combined disciplines of everything that goes into making a game, plus the learning curve of, I mean, also all of those disciplines, and then just like sticking with it with the trial and error of, why doesn't this work? I thought this would work. Yeah. That being said, though, you look at games like this one, and on the one hand, that definitely still rings true. But on the other hand, like if you go to any of the asset stores, there are people who make a living by like selling assets and selling tools for developers to use to try to make their lives a little bit easier, which, you know, if you have the disposable income to be able to grab these tools, then you could save yourself a ton of time. But you're also sacrificing, I guess, like your creative freedom on that, because if you're using somebody else's tool and it doesn't work exactly how you want it to, or it doesn't fit exactly in the game, then you kind of have to rethink some stuff. So but all that to say is that there are tools out there. There are things that have been made, like these asset packs, or I'm trying to think of, like, I was looking through one of the asset stores, and it was like, I mean, they have like pathfinding stuff. They have like full like NPC systems that you can just kind of plug and play, and it takes a lot of the guesswork out. But you have to be able to work with other people's stuff. I don't know. Lots of ins and outs. State of Decay tried that but failed sadly. State of Decay was a good game. I think that they're coming out with a third, aren't they? At some point. It was just a gamble, like my soup filled with shrooms. Yes. Oh, that was a while ago. Man, I need to be better at reading these. I'm not the strongest reader, just in general. It was to produce, but something like this game with the elements you described would be tight. Yeah, I think that this one would be good. Or Valheim, or I thought V Rising like they started on it. I think there's a lot more that can be done, but they did take a step in that direction, and I appreciated that. Where there are NPCs and they do like gather and interact, you can interact with them, and I thought that was pretty sweet. Sounds like my relationships. You still need 5 fiber for the lake tile. Yeah, it's true. I'm not really too worried about the lake tile right now, just because I can't get out past the beach. I don't have like a raft or anything, so I don't really. It's not really too concerning right now. I can't read, or I can read just fine, but I suck at reading out loud. I think I do better if I read out loud. Because I think when I'm trying to read, I'll just skim past something and I'll be like, yeah, I got it. And then I think back on what I just read, and there is absolutely no recall. I think we needed the rope for the upgraded pickaxe. Oh, I need to go to the tannery to do that. Okay. Oh, hold on. Before I do this stuff, let's see if I can get the Hunter's Lodge, because I think that also required. Oh, that was cotton. Okay, cool. Not Hunter's Lodge. Lumberjack Cabin. There we go. Perfectly right in the middle of the forest. And now we can do this. And why not get the enhanced robe? Trash this. I kind of hate myself for that. I just sleep and eat and don't have any motivation for anything. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I have definitely been in that place. I can Hey. I know can read good. Dream game. Okay, give me a spaceship combat engineering. where the combat is the focus and the start then expands into more engineering concepts, where all ships have parts that can be designed by the player. And I mean every part in detail down to bolts and nuts. High complexity, but quite rewarding. I think that would be very, very cool. Very difficult to pull off, but if it ever was pulled off, I would try to be there for it. That sounds kind of like, I mean, your version is significantly more complicated, but it sounds kind of like, what's it called? Oh, what's that game called? Give me a sec. It's in my library. Stormworks. It sounds like Stormworks. If you've ever played that one. Okay, now we're at shelter level 2 and improve fire making. Fires burn for 30% longer. Improve cooking. Cooking meals provide 20% more replenishment. That sounds like what I need. Yeah, let's do better cooking. Yeah, we need to get this shelter up a little bit more. These passives are nice. All right. While we're out here, let's make sure to get some meat. Oh, I was also gonna make a fishing pole. Get that in a sec. And we can make more mushroom stew. Sounds like I have well, yeah, I think having an engineering degree would make a game about super realistic engineering. Makes sense. Come here, bunny. Alright, he's faster than me. Need a bow or something. Where is this? Really? I was standing right next to him. What YouTube content is entertaining for you? I watch like so many weird random things. I watch a lot of gaming channels, obviously, because that is all the stuff that I like. But I also like watching just like woodworking videos, or I like watching art videos. I'm trying to think of like any like particularly weird niche ones. I like watching science videos, like I forget the guy's name. He used to work at, I forget the channel that he used to work at. Man, my brain. All right, after I talk to this guy, I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then hopefully I'll come back and be a little bit more refreshed and able to think through what I'm trying to say. All right. Why do you live here alone? Lonely? Not at all. I don't live alone, but by any means. His dog's name is Bass. Your dog has a fish name. These woods are bustling with all kinds of wildlife. Deer, rabbit, and sometimes you can even spot a jackalope. Something else. Loyal companion and best friend. I want a loyal companion and best friend. Where do I get a dog? Dreadful things about the night. What favor could I do? It requires the skull of a big animal. Okay. A very special favor. Weird, but let's do it. Also, can I steal from your house? Looks like I can. Stormworks, heard of it, have no interest. As for Starbase, it's an MMO on... I'm assuming you mean no thanks. Drew build stuff. Is that the guy? Is that the guy that's like, I want that? Because if that is, then yes, I have watched that. Yana sure is judgy. Well, I feel like all these people are just like, hey, could you do this thing for me? I don't want to do it because there are zombies outside. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. Fine. All right. Let's have Yana drink and eat. And then I myself will also go eat and drink. And I will come back, hopefully a little fresher than I am right now. I will say, if you haven't ever streamed and you're trying to play a crafting game where you have to remember all of the recipes, and then you're also trying to read and answer questions and play the game adequately, it does require, I don't know if anyone's going to get the reference, but anyone that knows the King Killer Chronicles, you have to like harden your alar, and you have to split, and your mind has to be in 2 or 3 or 4 places. Anyway, I will be back in a little bit. I'll probably stop the stream just because I don't know how long it's going to take me to eat, and so I don't want anyone just sitting here in the interim. So, yeah, if you want to swing by in a little bit, love to have you there, and until then, I will catch you guys later.